Hello everyone, welcome back to the Minecraft mod that I'm making. I finished it, kinda, not really. I'll elaborate on that later. But this is going to be the showcase video where I actually show everything, and this is the one that I'm going to show to people at my school to like show them what I did. I don't have a script for this one, so I'm just kind of running around just showing what I've made. So the purpose of this mod was basically to make the Nether cooler and just add stuff that I want to be in the game to the game. So I added some stuff, and I added stuff that would make it better, in my opinion. So the first, probably the main thing that I added was Iridium, which is a material that can be used for many things. Such as tools and armor. The Iridium Armor that I made is somewhat unique. I wanted to have it. I wanted it to have a different look than the rest of the armors in the game. So it looks like totally different. The arms are longer. There's like an actual sort of head eye thing piece. If we put on some diamond armor here, you will see it does in fact look quite different. And yeah, I just wanted to add a more unique piece of armor. There are also some tools, and they're a little bit unique in the fact that so they're basically diamond tools. They're essentially diamond tools, but they're slightly faster in attack speed. Now, all of the, so all of the same type of tool has the same attack speed all the time, except for Iridium. Ignore that. Pickaxes all have 1.2 attack speed. Iridium pickaxe has 1.7, so it's faster. Diamond sword has 1.6. Iridium has 1.8. So I just, wanted to make things a little bit more unique. And another thing I did that was quite unique, I think, was make Obsidian Armor, which I think looks pretty cool. I made helmet look like a skull. Which I think honestly, genuinely looks very cool. It uses the old Obsidian texture just because I like it better, and this is my mod, I'll do what I want. And basically, the whole purpose of this armor is that if you get attacked while you're wearing it, you take almost no knockback, and it has pretty good actual armor value, but it has very low durability. Just kind of to balance it, I guess. It has very low durability, and also it's kind of realistic because obsidian kind of flakes off a lot. It's kind of fragile. I don't know. It's a video game. I don't care. I made it. I can do what I want. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Honestly, it is pretty cool. I do like this. It also can't be repaired, so that's another pretty big difference. Another thing I made, again, quite unique, was rust ore. This rust ore can be found in the Nether. Let's just go there real quick. Yeah, rust ore right there. I showed this exact spot in my other video. So yeah, rust ore right there. It's about as common as quartz. I basically just used the quartz texture. Actually, no, I used the old quartz texture and just made it look very rusty, I guess. And yeah, so now you might be wondering, how does rust become iron? So first thing you're gonna need to do is get 9 of the raw rusted iron, and you're gonna wanna craft that into a block, and then you're gonna wanna get sandpaper, which can be crafted in these 3 ways. Honestly, this one's probably the easiest in the Nether, just because slime balls are hard to get, and so is honeycomb kinda. But for just those materials, you can get 9 sandpaper. I only have 1 here, but it's alright. and you can sand down your block of raw rusted iron into 8 pieces of raw iron, and then bam, bada bing, bada boom, you have iron in the nether. Incredible. Let's also look for some iridium in here. Okay, we're gonna look for some iridium around here. Yeah, I also made, I don't know if I mentioned this in my videos before. I think it adds a little bit of variation. I think it looks cool. Oh, yes, here. We have some iridium right here. Okay, nice. It's, how much is this? It's 2. Okay, yeah, I made it pretty rare. I think it is a little bit too rare, but I do plan to continue working on this. This is a finished product. This is a version of the mod that is finished and is, I mean, it took time to do, and it, you know, I worked on it for school project, and yeah, and now that I'm done with the school project part, I am going to continue working on it, free of any sort of time restraint. This is all the iridium stuff. This currently, this actually has absolutely no use at all. This is pretty much just a building block right now. It doesn't have any use. This does have a use, and this has a use because you can use this to make this. So that is used. So the block of coagulated devil blood can be used to make a chainsaw engine. As you can see right here, devil heart, that's dropped by both kinds of devils, which I will show you soon. Chainsaw engine combined with a chainsaw handle, or 2 chainsaw handles actually, as well as a chainsaw blade can get you a chainsaw, which basically just operates as an axe. It's pretty cool. Also, chainsaw blade, you can use it as a sword. How is it compared to an iron sword? Yeah, compared to an iron sword, it does 1 more damage, which I think is pretty solid. There's also a scythe, which can be used as a hoe to make farms and such. All things that you would do with a hoe. It can also be used as a weapon though. It is pretty strong. It does 6 damage and has 1.5 speed, so it's pretty good. That's crafted with a scythe handle and a scythe blade. 2 scythe handles and a scythe blade, as well as an iridium ingot and a devil heart. And chainsaw also uses an iridium ingot. These are all, this is a lot. Like, there are a lot of these. I made a bunch of apples. I just, you know, there's golden apples in the game. I think that they're pretty cool. I think they're pretty good additions. Like, the emerald apple gives you haste and luck. Iron apple gives you slowness, but also haste and resistance. Iridium apple gives you speed, invisibility, and fire resistance. It's all pretty cool stuff, I think. I'm pretty satisfied with these, honestly. So if we go to this Crimson Forest biome here, we should be able to find... Yeah, my computer's getting really loud. That's not gonna sound good. Anyways, we should be able to find some of the blood devils that I made. And oh, it's because we're in peaceful mode. Okay. Difficulty hard. We'll put it into hard mode. There we go. Okay, now there's stuff spawning. Okay, that is very relieving. Yes, there's one right here. Okay. So as we can see, it's a little guy. It's kind of short. He can fit in 1 block gaps, or he can fit under 1 block. Just because I made his hitbox able to do that. It's also fire resistant, so it's still alive down there. It's just under the lava a little bit. He's chilling. Here in the Soul Sand Valleys, there's another devil that I made, and it's right here actually. Perfect. This is the Withered Devil that I made. Oh, okay, that all just loaded in fast. It's basically a skeleton, but I just gave it a cool cloak, and it also floats, and it, yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, they fight each other. They don't like each other. So the whole thing about the Blood Devils that I made, they are meant to spawn in packs of like 3 to 5, I think, and they're very fast, but they're not very strong, while the Withered Devils spawn mostly alone, but they're very slow, and Withered Devils are very slow, but they do some decent damage and also give anything they attack a wither effect, which causes them damage over time. Just kill this guy. Oh yeah, their drops. So the Blood Devil drops mainly the coagulated devil blood, which is used to make the chainsaw. And the Withered Devil drops the Withered Devil Bone, which can be used to make the Scythe. They also both have a chance to drop a Devil Heart, which is used to make both the chainsaw and the Scythe. Honestly, this is probably the best looking texture in the entire mod. It looks very good. I'm very satisfied with how it came out. Like, all the apples are basically just copy and pasted but recolored from other stuff. The chainsaw blade also looks pretty cool, and honestly, so does all the Obsidian Armor. So you may notice there's a lot of stuff in here that's like unfinished, or just stuff that's not like implemented in any way. Basically, there was a lot of stuff that I started and then realized I wasn't gonna have time to finish, so I just dropped it all. But again, as I've said numerous times by this point, I do plan to keep working on this. And honestly, right now, I probably have about 15% of what I plan to add in total. In conclusion, I've made quite a bit for the mod. I think it all came out fairly well. Yeah, so like, subscribe, comment, whatever. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.